I have had to act in the interest of the Ghanaian people. And I believe that the Ghanaian people have been fleeced and exploited for too long. I wrote back to the NCA on Monday and directed the NCA in that letter to suspend the broadcasting license of DSTV.
Hey everyone, here's a quick update from my YouTube fam. Big news out of Ghana. Sam Nartey George, the Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, has issued a serious ultimatum to MultiChoice Ghana, the operators of DSTV. He's demanding a 30% reduction in DSTV subscription prices due to the recent appreciation of the Ghanaian cedi and public frustration over high costs and outdated content. If MultiChoice doesn't comply by August 7, 2025, their broadcasting license could be suspended. Sam George has been vocal about protecting Ghanaian consumers, saying that DSTV's pricing hasn't reflected the cedi's 30% gain over the past 5 months. He's also called out their content, noting that, aside from Premier League football, many subscribers feel the packages lack value. The minister first raised this issue in a meeting with DSTV on July 4th, giving them until July 21st to propose a price cut. But their response, citing a 200% cedi depreciation over 8 years, wasn't good enough for him. He's now directed the National Communications Authority, NCA, to take action if DSTV doesn't lower prices by the deadline. 1. DSTV MultiChoice. Overview: DSTV, operated by MultiChoice, is Ghana's leading pay TV service, known for premium sports, movies, and international content. It uses the Intelsat 20 satellite at 68.5 East, offering encrypted channels requiring a subscription. Packages and pricing: 2024-2025. PADI, GHS 59, month, 40+ channels, basic local content, lifestyle, soaps. Access: Tilda, GHS 100, month, 60+ channels, entry-level entertainment news. Family: Tilda, GHS 200, month, 95+ channels, 10 HD, family-friendly kids shows. Compact, GHS 300, month, 120 channels, sports, movies, kids content, EPL. Compact Plus, Tilda, GHS 500, month, 135 channels, premium football, movies. Premium, GHS 865, month, 150 channels, 38 HD, all sports. Blockbusters, Showmax included. Channels include Supersport, EPL, Champions League, Mnet, Cartoon Network, Al Jazeera, TV3, UTV, G1, City TV, and international channels like CNN, ESPN, and Disney. Decoders: DSTV Explora, HD, recording, catch-up, Tilda, GHS 549 full kit, and HD Zapper, basic, affordable, installation, Tilda. GHS 130. Pros: extensive sports coverage, Supersport for EPL, rugby, cricket, high-definition channels, and premium international content. Streaming via DSTV Now app and Showmax integration. Cons: high prices, especially for premium. GHS 865 per month is steep for many Ghanaians. Recent backlash over pricing not reflecting cedi appreciation, prompting Sam George's warning. Losing subscribers in Nigeria due to economic pressures and streaming competition, for example, 243,000 lost in 2024. Current issue: Sam George demands a 30% price cut due to cedi appreciation and outdated content complaints. If MultiChoice doesn't comply, DSTV risks a shutdown in Ghana, which could shake up the market. 2. GeoTV MultiChoice. Overview: also owned by MultiChoice, GeoTV is a more affordable pay TV option with a focus on African content. It's popular for local channels and some international programming. Packages and pricing: specific 2025 prices are less documented, but GeoTV is generally cheaper than DSTV. For context, GeoTV Max in Nigeria costs tilde NGN 7,600 per month, tilde GHS 75 equivalent. Ghana prices likely range from GHS 50 to 150 month depending on the package. Channels includes TV3, UTV, GEO1, City TV, Metro TV, and African-focused channels. Offers SuperSport for select sports, but fewer international options than DSTV. Decoders, affordable set-top boxes, often under GHS 200 for a full kit. Installation is simpler and cheaper than DSTV. Pros: budget-friendly, appealing to cost-conscious viewers. Strong focus on African programming, dubbed the home of African television. Accessible in urban and rural areas. Cons: fewer channels and less premium content than DSTV, for example, limited EPL coverage. Still under multi-choice, so could be affected by Sam George's ultimatum. Comparison to DSTV: GOTV is DSTV's budget sibling, ideal for those who want local content and some sports without DSTV's high costs. However, it lacks the depth of international channels and premium sports. 3. StarTimes. Overview: a Chinese pay-TV provider, StarTimes gained traction in Ghana by securing rights to broadcast the Ghana Premier League and FA Cup. It offers a mix of sports, entertainment, and local channels. Packages and pricing. Prices range from GHS 30 to 150 per month, based on 2022 data, likely higher in 2025. StarTimes is generally cheaper than DSTV, but slightly pricier than GOTV for similar packages. Channels include Street Adepa, StarTimes Ghanaian channel, TV3, City TV, GTV, Angel TV, and international channels like Bein Sports. Offers football leagues and entertainment options. Decoders, affordable, with full kits costing GHS 150 to 300. Installation is straightforward. Pros: competitive pricing and local sports coverage, Ghana Premier League, decent mix of Ghanaian and international channels, growing popularity as a DSTV alternative. Cons: fewer HD channels and less premium international content than DSTV. Smaller channel lineup compared to DSTV's 150+. Comparison to DSTV: StarTimes is a strong contender for sports fans on a budget, especially for local football. It's less comprehensive than DSTV, but offers better value for Ghana-specific content. Multi-TV. Overview: Multi-TV is a free-to-air FTA satellite service, making it a unique alternative to pay-TV providers. It uses the Astra 2F satellite and offers local Ghanaian channels without monthly subscriptions. Pricing: free after initial setup, dish and decoder cost GHS 200 to 400. No recurring fees. Channels includes TV3, Geo1, UTV, GTV, City TV, Joy News, Adam TV, Joy Prime, and radio stations like Joy FM, City FM, and Peace FM. Lacks premium international channels like SuperSport or Mnet. Decoders, basic FTA decoders, widely available and affordable. Installation GHS 100 to 200. Pros: zero subscription fees, perfect for budget-conscious households. Strong lineup of Ghana's top FTA TV and radio stations. No risk of shutdown tied to pricing disputes like DSTV. Cons: no premium sports, for example, no EPL or Champions League. Limited to local and some regional content, no international blockbusters. Requires larger dishes, 90 centimeters to 1.2 meters, for stable signals. Comparison to DSTV: Multi-TV is the go-to for free local content but can't compete with DSTV's premium sports and international channels. It's ideal for viewers who don't need paid extras. 5. Quiz TV, limited relevance. Overview: Quiz TV launched in Ghana in 2017 as ADS TV competitor, boasting strong sports content like NBA, ESPN, and EPL matches via Quiz Sports. However, it struggled financially and ceased operations in most markets by 2019. It's included here for historical context. Channels had approximately 50 channels, including Viceland, ESPN, NBA TV, and Quiz Sports EPL. Pros: when active, competitive sports lineup challenging DSTV's SuperSport. Better user interface than DSTV's outdated menu. Cons: no longer operational in Ghana, so not a current option. Smaller channel lineup than DSTV even when active. Comparison to DSTV. Quiz showed promise but couldn't sustain competition. Its failure highlights DSTV's market dominance, which Sam George's warning aims to challenge. Key comparison points. 1. Pricing. Cheapest, Multi-TV, free after setup, followed by GeoTV and StarTimes, GHS 30 to 150 per month. Most expensive, DSTV, especially premium at GHS 865 month. Sam George's demand for a 30% cut could lower DSTV prices to GHS 600 for premium if complied with. Ghana's 29% tax rate makes DSTV pricier here than in Nigeria, USD 49.64 versus 24 United States dollars and 56 cents for premium. 2. Content. Sports. DSTV leads with Supersports EPL, Champions League, and more. StarTimes offers Ghana Premier League, while GeoTV has limited sports. Multi-TV has no premium sports. Local channels. All providers include TV3, UTV, Geo1, City TV, but Multi-TV and StarTimes shine for Ghana-specific content. International. DSTV dominates with CNN, Net, Cartoon Network, etc. GeoTV and StarTimes have fewer global options. 3. Accessibility. Free option. Multi-TV is the only FTA provider requiring just a one-time setup. Pay TV? GeoTV and StarTimes are more affordable and easier to install than DSTV's pricier Explorer kits. 4. Technology. DSTV's Explorer offers HD recording and streaming, DSTV now Showmax. GeoTV and StarTimes have basic HD decoders. Multi-TV's FTA decoders lack advanced features. 5. Market position. DSTV's dominance is unmatched, but under pressure from Sam George's ultimatum and streaming services like Netflix. GeoTV and StarTimes are viable alternatives, while Multi-TV caters to FTA viewers. What does Sam George's warning mean? Sam George's call for a 30% DSTV price cut stems from the SETI's 30%. Appreciation and consumer complaints about high costs and repetitive content. If MultiChoice doesn't comply by August 7, 2025, DSTV's license could be suspended, potentially disrupting service. This could boost competitors like StarTimes and GeoTV or push viewers to Multi-TV or streaming platforms. However, MultiChoice's claim of a 200% SETI depreciation over 8 years suggests they may resist cuts, arguing long-term losses. Which provider should you choose? For sports fans, DSTV, compact or higher, is king for EPL and global sports. But StarTimes is a budget-friendly pick for Ghana Premier League. For budget viewers, GeoTV or StarTimes offer decent channels at lower costs. Multi-TV is best if you want free local content. For premium content, DSTV's Premium or Compact Plus delivers blockbusters and international channels, but it's pricey. If DSTV gets suspended, switch to StarTimes for sports, GeoTV for African content, or Multi-TV for free local channels. DSTV remains Ghana's top satellite TV provider for premium content, but its high prices challenged by Sam George's ultimatum make GeoTV, StarTimes, and Multi-TV attractive alternatives. With streaming services like Netflix and Showmax gaining ground, the satellite TV market is evolving fast. What's your take? Are you sticking with DSTV or are you eyeing a switch? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash